Online dating has become a dominant force in how people meet and form relationships today. Dating apps have transformed the way singles connect, providing unprecedented access to potential partners. Despite its popularity, online dating comes with unique challenges. One major challenge is the overwhelming number of choices, which can paradoxically lead to less satisfaction and more stress. Users often make quick judgments based on photos and brief profiles, leading to surface level connections. Many people report difficulty forming genuine connections, despite having more potential partners than ever. Several psychological factors make online dating particularly challenging. The paradox of choice suggests that having too many options can lead to decision paralysis and less commitment. Continuous swiping can create a rejection mindset where users focus on finding flaws rather than connecting. Dating apps use gamification elements that can create unhealthy reward cycles and addiction like behaviors. Recent data shows interesting trends in online dating behavior. Studies indicate a decline in overall activity across dating platforms, even as they remain popular. Many users report growing frustration with endless digital interactions that rarely translate to meaningful connections. This has led to a noticeable shift towards seeking more authentic ways to meet potential partners. Despite the convenience of dating apps, there's a growing movement toward in-person connections. Many singles are now craving genuine face-to-face interactions that digital platforms simply can't replicate. There's a growing preference for shared experiences that create immediate connections and memories. People are approaching dating with greater intentionality, being more upfront about their needs and refusing to settle. This tension between digital convenience and authentic connection continues to shape the modern dating landscape. The paradox of choice is a psychological concept where having more options actually leads to less satisfaction with our decisions. As shown in this graph, happiness initially increases with more choices. But beyond a certain point, too many choices create stress, anxiety, and ultimately less happiness with our decisions. In online dating, this paradox becomes particularly intense. Users face hundreds or even thousands of potential matches, each just a swipe away. This creates a complex web of possibilities, where users may feel constantly connected to numerous options, but struggle to choose any single connection. This overwhelming number of choices leads to analysis paralysis, a vicious cycle where users struggle to make decisions due to the sheer volume of options. This paradox creates several problems for online daters. They constantly wonder if someone better is just a swipe away, leading to a phenomenon often called FOMO, the fear of missing out. Users become less likely to commit to any single person and report lower satisfaction with their choices, despite having more options than ever before in human history. Ultimately, this prevents many users from forming the meaningful connections they actually joined these platforms to find. Podcasts and other resources now offer strategies to manage this dating overwhelm. Dating apps have fundamentally changed how we evaluate potential partners, prioritizing surface-level attraction through photos and brief biographical information. Users typically spend only 3 to 5 seconds looking at a profile before deciding whether to swipe left or right, making snap judgments based primarily on visual appeal. This quick judgment environment fosters what psychologists call a rejection mindset, where users become more critical of potential matches. With so many options seemingly available, dating app users tend to focus on perceived flaws rather than potential compatibility. This rejection mindset creates a cycle of superficial interactions and missed opportunities. Dating becomes less about genuine connection and more about seeking an impossible perfection. To break this cycle and have more meaningful online dating experiences, users need to consciously move beyond surface-level attraction. This means looking beyond photos to focus on personality and values, giving profiles more thoughtful consideration, and being mindful of our tendency to reject based on minor imperfections. Online dating can have significant psychological effects on users' mental health and well-being. Studies show that dating app users report significantly higher levels of anxiety. The constant pressure of waiting for matches, fear of judgment, and stress of maintaining conversations all contribute to heightened anxiety. Dating app users report up to 3 times higher rates of depression and emotional distress. The constant cycle of hope and disappointment creates a psychological burden. Experiences like rejection, ghosting, and negative feedback all contribute to these emotional challenges. The constant evaluation and potential for rejection in online dating can severely impact self-esteem. Users often report feelings of being judged primarily on appearance, leading to self-doubt when matches don't occur. The competitive nature of dating apps can make people feel like they're simply not good enough. It's important to protect your mental well-being while using dating apps. Setting healthy time limits, taking breaks when feeling overwhelmed, and remembering that rejection is not a reflection of your worth can all help maintain a healthier relationship with online dating. Remember that you're not alone in experiencing these feelings. If dating apps are affecting your mental health significantly, consider talking to a professional. There are many resources available, from mental health apps to online therapy services and support groups, that can help you maintain balance while navigating the world of online dating. Gender differences play a significant role in how people experience online dating. A key factor shaping these experiences is the gender distribution on dating platforms. Most dating apps have significantly more male users than female users, with some studies showing nearly 2 males for every female user. This gender imbalance leads to very different messaging experiences. Men typically report receiving few matches and messages, often feeling ignored or invisible on dating platforms. Women, on the other hand, often experience the opposite problem, receiving an overwhelming number of messages that can be difficult to sort through and respond to. Men and women also tend to have different motivations for using dating apps. Research shows that while both genders seek long-term relationships, men are more likely to use apps for casual encounters, while women more frequently use them to build meaningful connections. Dating app interfaces play a key role in shaping these experiences. Features like matching algorithms and messaging systems can either reinforce or challenge traditional gender dynamics. The design can determine who initiates contact and how people present themselves. These different experiences can lead to varying emotional responses. Men often report feeling rejection and disappointment from lack of matches, while women frequently experience stress and anxiety from filtering through numerous messages and concerns about safety. Understanding these gender differences can help users navigate online dating more effectively. Being authentic and honest about your intentions, practicing empathy for others' experiences, setting realistic expectations, and taking regular breaks are all important strategies. By acknowledging these gender-based differences in online dating experiences, users can approach digital platforms with greater understanding and compassion. Safety is a major concern in online dating, particularly for LGBTQ+ individuals who report feeling the least safe. Online dating comes with various safety risks, including harassment, catfishing, privacy concerns, threats, and stalking. It's essential to be vigilant and report any suspicious or harmful behavior you encounter. Studies show that women and younger users experience higher rates of negative interactions on dating platforms, including unwanted contact, explicit messages, offensive name-calling, and threats. LGBTQ+ individuals face unique safety concerns in online dating. They are most likely to report feeling unsafe and experiencing harm. These safety concerns extend beyond dating apps. Data shows LGBTQ+ youth experience significantly higher rates of bullying in unaffirming environments, which can impact their approach to online relationships. Many dating platforms are enhancing their safety features. This includes two-factor authentication, data encryption, and match limits to protect users. Here are essential safety tips for everyone using dating apps. Always meet first dates in public places. Share your location with a trusted friend. Use the app's reporting features if you encounter problematic behavior. And always trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Many resources exist to support safer online dating experiences, particularly for LGBTQ+ individuals. These include specific dating platforms, community support groups, and safety hotlines. Remember, your safety should always be your top priority when navigating online dating spaces. Artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies are poised to fundamentally reshape how we find romantic connections online. AI is already transforming dating apps through smarter matching algorithms. These systems analyze user behavior patterns and can identify compatibility factors that users might not even be aware of in their own preferences. A key advancement is the ability to predict which potential matches are likely to reciprocate interest, significantly reducing rejection rates and improving the overall experience. Virtual reality introduces entirely new possibilities for online dating. Couples can go on virtual dates in immersive environments without leaving their homes, potentially forming connections across vast geographical distances. These shared virtual experiences could help people establish emotional connections before meeting in person, creating a middle ground between text-based communication and face-to-face interaction. As we embrace these technological advancements, a fundamental challenge remains: ensuring that genuine human connection stays at the center of the dating experience. The most successful future dating technologies will likely be those that enhance our ability to form meaningful connections, rather than replacing the human elements that make relationships special. Looking forward, we'll likely see integration of multiple technologies: AI, virtual reality, biometrics, and hyper-personalization, all working together to create more meaningful dating experiences. While the landscape of dating will continue to evolve with technology, the fundamental goal remains unchanged: helping people form genuine connections in an increasingly digital world. Many people are now opting out of dating apps altogether, seeking more authentic ways to meet potential partners. After years of swiping, many singles are experiencing digital dating fatigue. Endless profile browsing can feel exhausting and inauthentic, with digital interactions often lacking the nuance of face-to-face meetings. Instead of relying on apps, consider joining social groups or community activities where you can meet people with shared interests. Casual settings like cafes and social events create natural opportunities for conversation without the pressure of a formal date. There's something special about unplanned, spontaneous connections. When meeting organically, natural chemistry can develop through shared experiences, and people tend to present more authentic versions of themselves. Don't underestimate the value of reconnecting with old friends. Your existing social network can introduce you to new people who already have some connection to your life, creating a foundation of trust and shared experiences. Finding the right approach is about balance. Some people find success with a mix of online and offline dating, while others prefer one approach exclusively. Remember, the ultimate goal is finding genuine connection, regardless of whether that happens through an app or a chance meeting.